Hey nail tubers. You know, I was so excited about Bougie nails on a budget last week. I don't remember if I explained the nails that I used, so these are different ones. These are full coverage tapered. I like them because I don't have to customize any shaping, especially around the cuticle area. I did cut the tips though just to remove the numbers because I'll be using jelly polishes and we don't want that to show through, okay, honey? I always start by applying base coat and this will get cured for 30 seconds. Now because it's been a while since the previous series of Bougie nails on a budget designs, and also because I see there's been many new subscribers, so I welcome you and I thank you for becoming part of our nail tube family, and I know you'll enjoy today's nail design. And I also want to thank everyone who has been with this channel for a while. You guys know I have much love for you. I'll be using 2 colors of jelly gel polish, the primary color being red. Then I brought out 2 different pinks, neon pink. It has a hint of neon orange. And also this pinky pink. But I felt like this one might give too much of a Valentine look. See it? Yeah, so I went with the neon. And I know it sounds strange to combine a neon color like with red. But remember what I was saying in the last Bougie nails on a budget? So I decided to try something unexpected. As you see, the neon is going on the bottom length, and eventually in the finish, it's not even going to be that much neon showing. Now I don't cure this yet, and while this is still wet, here's the red jelly polish. You know what, while I was doing these, it had me wondering, has anyone else done jelly sets? How did you use them? Let me know, I'd be very interested to hear or even see them. You can even tag me. I've had these jelly polishes for a while now, and I hadn't used them. No particular reason. I think because they're on a part of my shelf that doesn't get a lot of attention when I'm looking for polishes, so I just kept overlooking them. At the time, it was the only space that I had too. But when I clean and reorganize again, I plan to move them where I can see them because I have a lot of these colors, and I'll think of more sets too. This red jelly polish looks so rich with color, doesn't it? It's a very extravagant color, and it's such a big contrast against the pink neon, but we're gonna trust the process. I did stop at the thumb because it's a larger nail to work, and I figured I'll do it by itself. But there's also some troubleshooting pertaining to the other nails that I'll point out to help you with ombre jelly polishes. And once again, this still doesn't get cured yet either. While both colors were still wet, I used this ombre brush to blend the colors. Girl, this brush came all bent out of shape, but I was refunded and I kept it. So the first couple of nails will be at a pace for you to see, then it'll be sped up because they're all going to be the same. One tip to blending jelly polishes is to go in as many directions as possible to keep streaks from showing through. I started vertically, going up and down the nail, and because the red was more dominant, I brought it down into the neon pink, then started blending side to side. At some points, you should even blend at angles to break up any streaky lines that may form. See how I turn the nail to create angles of direction to the brush strokes? Once I'm satisfied, I cure this for 30 seconds. I started the next nail while that cured, and I'll let you watch that. This is pretty good for the first coat, right? And if there's still hints of light streaking, it'll be less visible for one, when the top coat goes on, and for two, I'll be doing bling, which will more than likely cover it. And it's not that we're hiding anything. Also, let me troubleshoot for a moment. And it's nothing terrible, just something to help you. By the time I got to the middle fingernail, I noticed some draw in the polish. And what I mean by that is how the polish pulled away from the outside edges, so I added a little more. So a good idea when doing an ombre, instead of laying the polish pattern on all the nails, it would have been better to work each nail individually. Another strategic thing too that I almost forgot to mention, see how high I took the pink when I originally polished it on? I actually intended that upper part of the pink to be the blending zone, so it won't appear that high up the nail in the finish, and the pink will end up more like a highlight at the free edge of the nails. So you see it's been sped up because you already know in Bougie Nails on a Budget, you want pedicure too? Okay, honey, only $20 more. Our mother talked like that. Girl, she could give you a run for your money, okay? And I'm obsessed with how they're coming out. So you can see this isn't hard to do by any means. These are easy nails for beginners, or anyone for that matter. It doesn't require polishing skill, and the ombre part doesn't even take a lot of time either. So if you got a few moments and can spend a little time doing an ombre, you'll be able to create beautiful results. So since you saw how to do this, and we talked about a few tips and strategies, I edited out doing the second coat. But don't you forget to do the second coat because it's going to make your set look all the more illustrious. So here's glossy no wipe top coat, and I typically cure top coats for 60 seconds. Oh, I really wanted to edit this out because to me, it almost seems irrelevant at this point because it's not really visible in the finished pics. I caught myself adding a hint of cherries in the background with some red glitter liner, but you can tell me if you see them or not. Once I started this, I was afraid I was making it look too Christmassy. Anyway, I cured it for 30 seconds. Oh, and since I already did top coat, this did need top coat over it too. Red Bling nails. I use Zulay's Bling gel. I've always felt red bling looks so classic on red nails. And this was actually spontaneous. Look at this red cherry dangling from that sparkly bling. Girl, yes. And now for the pedicure. You know what? There's really no explaining other than to relax and enjoy some ASMR while the polish and top coat goes on. I didn't want to do too much because this jelly looks so good on the toes all by itself, doesn't it? And I am in love. If you like these, hit the like button. Last week's bougie nails on a budget turned out so nice, and you can see them by clicking right here. If you're new, subscribe to my channel to join our nail tooth family and click the notification bell so you'll know when I upload again. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Much love.